money bill. Now walk my pastor campus with the bill. Na enso no entimi amwa. I've been saying it say omwa ne bebre a Dr. Bamia enko fo bi omodo mo ba ya omo documents no ya no mo so we ye photocopy inti en qualify we ye sent en qualify title this so en qualify. I can imagine how they be feeling. Honorable Kene Japan enso din de koye ono I'm told so said or tia naja or send documents ono so anaka personally no de koye. So much shame one almost so any title. And I may show how they will imagine. I quite to say unya be at that hospital. Now you say Famoja or Pemoja. Now wouldn't me and Faba what do wako but it's what the name fa. But I say, yes, I know I'm very frustrated. Open so winner. It will be a 70 by you know or boy piano. Yagopo Ishano once again. Minya, Irene Yankwe, you have one best start in.
Next year, a tearful, and I do it. Now, next year, the consequence for Catamaso. Now, next year, the chairman, next year, regional executives, national executive, Dr. Kaumia, any degree. Next year, we are now and then Sister Penny birthday.
Oh, okay.
Then senior birthday.
Yes, sir.
In there, Jennifer Queen.
Hey! Oba Gaddafi. Oba execution and Nangasa.
It's a birthday in celebration. Happy birthday. I'm sure for needed dedication to the work.
Yes.
The party.
Enough
communication, exactly.
Enough
communication.
When
you are bonting, will be via Edda bonting. People will misunderstand your opinion.
Yes.
People will interpret it the wrong way. People will abuse you. People will insult you, especially your bar. All manner of insults near dear. So to make Jidan and answer all these years and still working for the party. And then Yamisha no man happy birthday to you, Jennifer Queen.
Jenny Queen. Very strong dynamic lady.
Makasa Irene. And then the same shall say free chairman.
Okay.
Chairman Rena Efosi. We were all worried. We were all worried, extremely worried. Now, me per se, me can't assume we portray Yehu as MPP, as party members. Party no equal. You are joining from all parts of the country. Now, if also dear, MPP no, a very big party because we any regional level, in any the district level. This is a party a national. They say on my name na in the year as one body. It is soon. Now one thing is see with my chairman. Now a hagi the crying some of the utterances and some of our posture from beginning, and then some manner yet now a hard drink. MPP4. Sir. Not a hard drink in the sense say maybe if you don't cut a muscle into my dealings, enemy activities, it will be constituency. So answer na me Felix on the constituency on also the dealings in your my head.
Yes.
Sounds not everywhere will be any dealing said it. Oh, in the constituency say you be up to no. And I say, we nya asema. Me can say because me ni uti. And I say me beno. And I say me nya ni who be into no infamy.
Okay.
Me to me nya den.
Enkasa. Yeah.
Because me no ye a poor aye poor muba. Aye nyina ya dia tum say ye be sum sa e poor no. Say bibi tona. It doesn't matter say me no.
Yes.
And you to know ye make women bank one day. I was saying, me bo aboso na me dey me dey support no kwan bia so a me to me dey dey e dey support no but aka ko yesi ni a we say na we na we nya na asem no nkwa no ko sa we no it does not bring sister brotherhood fa enkabom unity nya den emma. I need not to know you so far as we owo ekonim because the contributions so ye wo otino because we more poninti no I will not know
Debbie
and the same members we contributions am me wo no because onu so wo otino he will also not to at the end of the day no we are all looking say be ejuma ne dey our party na dey aba abemu sometimes this regional positions here in Pinifuri omu away. It is not easy even constituency kakra krampo. Who electoral area coordinator pempua.
Pressure wo so no.
Enya sem ketwa.
Pressure wo so no.
Enya sem ketwa beka say we regional chairman. All this when nyina ehye wase enya sem ketwa. It's no say even say Asantimai Musulu prebi o hayen country home because Asantimai say yeah election that's your war figures no never in obia Asantimba ya obia ndim so Asantimai be bon gban say ya
bibia be fine
be fine iti Asantimai mo ababa be ye I say MPP engine we say room just as Volta is an engine room to the NDC it is a regional chairman na say ofriye engine we ya we should know say your engine on person we dey
omututu no yes
because a hono no mu ni mu say omututu no mu say na say ye fe ne say entumi nya dey enya tumi bi anya dey empia anya dey enkoye ni no enyama bi say ba please let put the personal yes politics the personal nyama getting by the it will come but say e ba nyama bi say ya yen party ne who first let's think about the party na ye de ye support ye ho onyanko da ne den ene woda maybe ye buda na amfa o da ne ho ana amfa we ni mo say eye de eye ebi ni 11 asemi ebi ni ye fe ne say D levy o say
dumso levy
ya be de aba be to time na MPP wo here mo ami de economy no it was necessary say the tax burden ebe baba be cushion your friend is saying economy with 1% tax no na NDC for year dey almost dey bigger omo tiase omo pene then no manye then mo po say Sam George mu nyoma ye kom ende mo wa say okuja tom nyoma ye kom ende mo wa so mo na akaba this time all the media platforms nya omo kasa na nyo ko focus na there it's like all those media houses does not exist anymore obi aye den obi aye din nti mesre say yema enkabom any odo that is the most important thing baby no we shouldn't allow the internal issues na here dey because we see this NDC people they are capitalizing on some internal weakness kaka na wo hono na omo ye dey omo dey ye omunya because once ye no ye business internal nyama area mu no they are also busy doing what omo nyama be fam omo ye dey
omo dey fam
it by the time I be survey wo dey area
no mo kokra
into no mesre say you should be your friend is saying united no matter what we need each other dey kwapo ye fumba de ben baako ene de hu nya me pa let's put our differences aside and support each other me dey ready as say finally no ye chairman in fact then ye no na me hu video no me hu ntem just when I was about to go to bed na me hu video and in fact me breaking me down I just I any interest or anything I wanted to do and I say it just me shut it down because for you to go through what chairman went through sometimes psychologically maybe he may look okay you are back out we are all happy but on ankasa na hono hwe nia ye di ni fam a ebe
yes
a hard dream. When I saw the video, seriously, I wept. I was like, why? Politics now, we should be able to draw the line between Inyama ye propaganda. Inyama ye can say, we are accusing each other, so we are you say, it's say, Akonya ne ba, who knows mediska, by so one yashi and say, mediska antino. I can't say, one castle, one caposha, you have to do something at all, also please certain people. Let's, draw the line when it comes to political activities, any governance. Ebinio, any summer, at all force near the Ekekanye. Or say, we need not to introduce new
taxes. Yes.
That is what he said. He said we need not to introduce new taxes. Or kanya moko vetin ko isanso ko bisa no se be ojina ya no eden. Ojina trying to make the previous government look say omo no mo ye de omo nye omo no mo netema ye de ema Ghana for into no de oba on ma fa taxes nye de ema de ema metoso ono de we need not to impose new taxes to raise revenue. That's what he said. But what has changed? Because social media and this phone are defending it and saying, and I say, Nyama, so I think, they see into one CD pa. And my majority leader say, Nyamo can say, we should pay just, that's the English too. We should pay just
one city.
Now, once you don't say, now watch musician, and you're just one city. It is not one city. You should come again. It is not one city. Someone you must say, "Na mode bana ya." I didn't say na mode ba in a way, and na minority require even know opposite or something coming. Maybe who say almost a shad and pepe to take away people's mind away from what they want to do. Because some say we Kenya has been chairman. If it's last week Kenya has been chairman issue, and
yes.
When you phone any identity, they just waited for the right time to just chip this in Sanka. Minority nampa mama can once a man we are in Sanka Nipa baby na kwamponye day.
Shamima Muslim, one a deputy to Felix Kwachufusu. Na me de nyadwom ha ma mumma ka me misi wo bia wonye minister etimi deputy to a minister. Me hu bi da me nti bi da na mo salary ni ada de ba ibe hu say ibe hu de wodie say we this car as deputy minister last year ye ni ibe hu
na so ono no ka say e dey ukra say
20,000 was it 20,000 there is sakra mai
enso can you imagine also ukra 30,000 there ukra a day it is ono say ukra na na o kan mo pay ni nyama ne ba wu
I be na be ba so
o spend e friend say e din till levy we na abane die it is one say politicians sometimes some man in focus politicians enka if any say no pray NDC has lied their way into power.
Almost one CD. Shamima so I will pay one CD a day. Why the car say one CD a day?
But some start say if any some start say caption I just pay I'm happy I just paid one CD for when no post.
Sir,
social media sir no you make it look as if say it is not just one CD. They should educate the people well. It is not just because you have one CD on a liter. Now me thought 10 liters, and that means how much am I paying? I'm not paying one CD.
Dabi.
I'm not paying one CD. I'm more Canadian. Some of the kata so that Ghanaians will not really understand what say it is. This should also go a long way, say, to tell us the MPP say you are muna ye leaders no omutua na mobia. We should believe in our administration. Ma'am, now no be me can't say. Nya upenyi ni ye no. Enya kofa ko me ba be ni se ni kofa it will never happen. How we even say at force na ka say we need not to add taxes and raise the even say kofa ko now all banana scanner or ba be bo we no oga ko fefi
o kan o busa na wonya no
yes oga ko fefi
vet no busa no wonya no okasa undertone na busa mo say was we have what na ko fa ne hefa ba because we country mu ni for mutu tax no omo ye do ma me ka wese mo ntu ase o say na so mo tete lorry face so menim o de ebie telephone as obi send me say VIP omo ji sen Accra to Kumasi me nya ne ntie say omo ye meeting Monday no e ka say omo betete omo lorry face no nyina so but ene omo asaka so munyai because of ade we ya abaninti eto muntimi enti so buses ni bo hono ma omusi a day obeko Kumasi beba Accra oto 220 liters it 220 liters no he say 1 liter be betu 10 cedis 1 cedi was so it wo Kumasi ababaka so almost pay 220 Ghana cedis esa de kan say wo petrol sika no sa fa ka ho
we no mo dey about serious
so they have no I know what e be see Ghana da
because e-levy no say me nya transaction and say me ni e-levy any asem even with that cramp na vendors no cramp mo fa me ni say na mo ye no mo fa kwa bi so some person will send you have a way of signing it so that e-levy nya dey we enka no but with this no one dey ka ko manipulate bi bia
we ebeka wo bia
nya mo ka no so say god nya mo san ka ne say na dey to mo to fuel 12 CDs ko fa ko say hinti no inti say the 1 CD aba beto so a enye news na emi we twem no no mo to ne 16 CD me pa ucho yo wa my we nim say na fuel no e wo ma na ekoso inti say na mo ka send 12 CDs no say ekoso a on be you 1 CD na free so ana that is what on be you free so ana because
a very relevant question
yes on be you free so ana because o ka send not on 16 CDs na very 16 cedi na wo toye no na 1 cedi bia anya de na so na yate so aba 12 cedi tinted 1 cedi ato so ntia go back to 20 16 15 1 cedi na that account wo be ye fi so ana
Debbie
8 solid good years de bia me kasa drum so ade we see some of us say kasa e management people don't get it ye kasa your management enye ndisifu ya no muso de debe wa mega debe what command America ni nyama ba be kan bacho nyama no enya container onya ataba etu plant lumps of the buy na ani ho ana where are they una wo sia to the nyama we nya but come and cushion the energy we say event sector where are they etu ana ekon hefa it's no why will you come and tell us say also ye debt pacho ABB buy na na manage energy sector na debt ni ho
na wo ho
na debt na debt ni ho
John Mahama aircon no woja more than 2.2 billion cedi debt energy sector John Mahama le just add the to no want mentia mame ko Felix Olomobra but news back won so say ene MPP members of parliament e match ko police headquarters o ka chomo say aden ene ya to aba 6 months in na Ablekumanov heye MPP ni ene win elections won agbo kwen free ni win elections no obi ani na so no and this for fa continue ma ko electoral commissions for say mu declare ibekumo na yisi atwo krata akoma Ghana police service baby ba ko pe na aka mo mabo e ho ban na ye declaration no nipa na wo koye no IGP ba ko koye no Dr. Kufu Dampare the worst IGP ever sentence man obeye sentence aso no oboa na watibi twa krata de koma yisi for say ono IGP no entimi provide security. Wow. Yes, that's what he did. Where any here say it's on record. Say one constituency pay and Musa say IGP the whole of Ghana one na chief constable one I Ghana in police security shawunsa as want to provide security emma electoral commission someone declared there ain't taking more than 10 minutes. That's was I salary dia and yes mama ko Felix Wambra Felix once again mo akwaba
bra mama potokura
oh life with the open life with the open
of family social mama she ani bra na tiara mo na bebo aye pa na so Ghana man
you see beba asna beba no Felix wa had but certain things here as ye can now work ba unity ni dey obi ye woni constituency wo ni mu ho said there ka won kwa wo ye constituency say keke MPP TV as you because wo constituency wo ye bibi obi so ada constituency no so ifa constituency kronpora wo no obi wo area bi ye bia wo nim obi so aha etie we so ha na wi aso Felix yenko
aye mama ni kan cha Ghana for na ko te region channel region for the new patriotic party from police station region one national amam pinna da for etwem party mpelifo a ewom ne ni titru ne mmabuna wonu kuba ye ebra chama wontumi ye your friends saying Yoku.
Nah, Yoku
For Abba Morris or not there 48 hours no on metra amana ako more than 60 something hours on me ya extra say onabu sebi me fa ho dia you know ma tia ho so I do be I believe say I was say politicians must not accountable en ko fe ko de on de na say too early and this idea no they say too early do and mara I chom time is cutting up with them so early because you were and then me who wo ti caucus your platform no so bana sambe me drive ntima hwan wi say eduji menua eduji tamakulo wo you know
I know pacho nana
wo he pacho kan
oh wo de me
obi on fama na enye abrantie kuro ya na ba ye say MPP fo e dia tutubutumfo esan so on de aye e-levy Abranti never cast here to bottom for extortion. He termed it as extortion. Extortion ye to bottom ni. Enti enne no we twan no patch or no cabain one. And no patch or e what yan.
Any was say painful but necessary.
One like carbonidin yet.
Edu Jitamakulu and Necropod was our exalted position as managing director and CEO of NP. CEO of NPA was say painful but necessary. We are pleading with Ghanaians, please bear with us, we beg you.
Really?
Sir.
Really?
Sir.
And when that when you are communicating, at least also when you space o face o suggest ya e betimi agua because say wo e ko kasa semi enne NDC for introduce yi look e kon fa so de ade bai one me da sorry I say there a driver for mo hefa
oh he
a motor for hefa
o ma buy number
tie ade if affect dwadini obi odi dwabia faka from adenta I march wa besi akwa bubuluchi enti driver for my ate say yes one kra say me ready on one of our platforms say driver for something so on the same Otikokos platform but me nyan wie me wie na hwese na dwi ne ekosuna so it tells you say abana campaign message or the nam ye nyina no ene Ghana for o promise won no wabuso because that means when me and holding the campaign messages o the e-levy campaign etiana na do dankwa akufo aban ema ye nyina in fact obi a wo man mu bi o tua to na setuo na anya wa so ofele etuba ya obeyi look on one of our platforms Boem Youth Platform emra almost started year to force started say o kan budget na also my e-levy betting tax ni hey no come and see the platform so all the platforms in OT I was just monitoring me hwe be youth no na then I go there so today I'm referring them back to what I said on the platform I told them let us wait and then look at government expenditure government must be transparent to the good people of Ghana then never know Canada the obeka then implementations we should look at it and then also we need data based evidence on all of these things and me can say e bi neme aya adwen platform so e come so these things at say we have a long way to go yes people can say e-levy my e-levy crowd here and the way we use mobile money say what pair and the offer on eti e bi nmu crowd here etimi ayi but where there we then so we will need a very good clarity from the finance minister. See baby sana say and kudos to the minority. Say on atimagina so leader atimagina so ne colleagues ne on watimi ebisa aban e de aban de ba market e de be ye fragada be ye NDC for ebeton ma ye no we are asking them the same question say where from this tax lack of transparency e wo mu and na one contractor on Ghana for koya or the to abama no enne ye bosumi num ansia when you busu so these are questions Ghanaians must be asking ourselves say any koye and I see a buy
what do you mean so
yeah busa
that increments or better electricity so that's cannot also on the bed
ya no see etua
you know adentina unim so the tax abeto we adentina o increase
unim ade o munim no o much o mudia told that so mudia be ba wo but no mo ferry enti no omo mpeso mo de be budget because anye sa hwe mesemu Ghana constitution mi say ene metimi sesa it we budget be 5 months later ubetima kwa the media review budget aba na why your budget not 3 months into implementing it what the idea we ye ba a very major decision are they telling us woman they didn't envisage this thing coming omoboa omunim they are confident tricksters oma sheda lo modem edebe so in fact konyo pokun safuase adimponye 1 cedi 2 cedis like 1 cedi 95 pesos because budget no omo the 95 pesos be shame and 1 cedi asa ba ka ho etu hwa fu ankwan matum 2 cedis per liter Felix
so yeah concern wa say aban ehia sika there alternative areas so office electricity asemi the kai breya we need to look at alternative solutions e be solar energy I was say aban hwe baby I was say aban generating some revenues of the support no so no and also they have their team they could have worked on that instead of targeting a particular industry petroleum industry energy sector what I say I was say a team spread nenka obi bia kum kakra then you can generate this thing with a broader raising on general platforms.
Yes.
Instead of targeting a particular entity, doesn't mean say a driver for more confident. Okada na yes he introduce any for some of the man. And no Okada for the 1 CD Okotobia. You go pay 1 CD. It's a matter of sitting down, looking at because the ordinary Ghanaian is already suffering. And all the suffering ya no the catching as Ghana for you. Yeah, bre somewhere. Look, there were a lot of things are not hardships during those days. The whole global issues. But under that, need me Emma free SHS
what all policies were running.
Workers are paid. Out of these pains, we were able as a government see a bit immediate NACO ABA to absorb our graduates now unemployed graduates to absorb them in the system. Yet me restore teacher training allowances. Yet me restore nurses training allowances.
And we kept the light on for 8 solid good years.
Absolutely. Pumps are running. It is a fast year. That is why baby Mekasa we have solutions to that. It is a NDC face Nepapoma. Call the opposition party and President Akufo-Addo is still alive. President Kofo is still there. Who will manage it? Kwadwo Mpiani is also alive. No matter what, we have our former ministers who are also who manage Napo manages a sector. What I say, Honorable Peter John Amewu. So also,
yes,
he was there.
Yes,
these are people you could also call in with other stakeholders. Near to me, let's see burdens for ordinary Ghanaians and create employment. Government has not even touched infrastructure. Unemployment what I say. So we agree. By then, the energy sector we could have looked for alternative solutions instead of burdening the ordinary Ghanaian say, "Okoton again now over fear no 20 bit me nanti for Abubushi." This will do circle. No tima finance no refer. Obi phone lines. Because yeah, you know, formula. Because a lot of friends so I was so working 37 not media. See, I didn't sign to 37 the night answer. No aqua. These are things. The ordinary person in the region. Oh yeah, we need to look at all these sectors. Near strength agriculture and the cocoa for you promise no. The perception so it not buying in opposition so be two no. We're looking forward say and can buy engagement areas of mine are affected here no. We need to hold public forums in those areas and look at alternative livelihoods for our youths. Yeah, mabu no mo affected areas no. Hwe ma enkoyesa o. And then social media influence. We need to also engage them periodically. These are things we're looking at. The matter that NDC book position no first promise no mabuso Ghana for was it me bisa no motim be man chichi nduma yan hwencheche mu kra ma egozi because under all these things we have endured these hardships. Enti uba ye water crisis and nyama tomatoes and could be tomatoes before line Tomatoes I turned last month, no. Last the same price. They be crowded to
dollar number for mponi.
And no crown cost no koto bunch of price. Dollar.
Near say body pa body. Body.
Nothing is reflect. Oko market is as if
no.
Nothing is reflecting.
I read on one of our OT platforms. Our boys on the OT platforms. In fact, I remember they feed information from various areas, and that's where we must also learn and pick our information because on the offer one more. And when they do, we cross check. Look, I'm say I am from water region. No much. I mean, you have Honorable Minister. Very good evening. Honorable Japokudu. You much say, accelerating town, develop area, and acquire ye in a kasi one more. In terms of infrastructure, agenda one I dare bet me absorb unless a four or more debut use squaddies on 4 years, 3 years, 5 years. Ye bet media ma one. International community boundaries are one borders are foreign countries, Togo Bay, Oti region. And just a Togo for back a Jabia, Yabana say Fanibi, Ebama Jadi, Ajana where you are, and Kabe Boye, Abusti economy. Why are we not doing it? These are things we need to act. Already so, on my peninsula by a young and one action be our pass here. Acquire your coaty and ne, acquire your none me by the Tinaneti, you say, Craddy, maybe a young Guiana, maybe a statue to choose to. And I believe, see, these are things we should be looking at. Employment area near Bia, here, to. And this enka a talk also watch and all the creating you maybe na industries be a crime and Mabruno Baba factory would have even now where dear Yawa and almost in container is a so you can carry a container into ECG in Casano. We need to also look at other areas I believe so or no over here, but we have managed it before. It's a Buno Kwa Omra MPP your hormone. We will give solutions. We are there for Ghanaians. It's in your majority, your minority leader, Nico Kosubekano. In fact, they have quality presentations. Also, by ya Ebibua or mine. I believe the government must engage them now. No maintain a minority leader, Ekano. Because the ordinary Ghanaian is going to suffer. There will be price hikes in all sectors. Because one, and I say what target a particular industry. So we believe, say, look, on the matter of Yoko, OSP.
Before and then we catch me say, we are Mudia Bay. On Bessela Kofa, the veterinary you be the Babetu, and USCA. Police intercept 4 transit bus at Japan, carrying 68 fertilizer bags filled with 1 CD notes and coins, totaling about 1 million Ghana cedis en route to Kumasi.
Police should go investigate
that.
They should investigate it and bring us the facts.
We are talking about 450 pesos per gallon of fuel.
That is a
match.
What first can we just Japan 4 between Japan and the a mummy, Sikano match and on farm chairman
1 million, almost 1 million. Muchama voice, Omabroso. Now call Yuko. OSP, sorry.
OSP, I believe, say, water next year. What's on the boundaries? Because I'm right the ball, Yedibu or my in the 1992 constitution. I bought citizens no buying. And a 2. I walk court pen also our powers. Who need power so bet me, I declare, Ubia, Abrequa, won't mean order, insecure. Is it conviction order or something like that? I'm a lawyer, Makoka, a lawyer for you. But my brother, but when say, what start yes and now? A drama so you need me because Obi our person will invest in Ghana. Every security first. Who do you to banker or your banker is secure for you? Obi a flow to Ako other markets they look at areas are almost good security, almost will be Ghana Yamin Chadie. Near from na crown ya judgment view actually. It is a summy or wa and bambo form or hormone. And what's it own to me bought citizens in all by ne attracted investors. It is a ne Sika Gusuka energy sector ya Gusuka. Look, the energy matters na ya kana crown. If we had even implemented solar, we have went right away from Aflawo. Echo drew already say tade achi one more. Coast na no na there were wind. Ebana sana medinya mesro from Uti region ekosi northern region we about the bra me do from 1 to 3 wa kala ya ode tia yi wa ba no polish fine. I tell you so say ye betimi akosa ne ya even sebi nanan manima ayi human yi kura no amount for the generated power.
Of course.
It were many ways. Is a recycling a year. Baby, I want to generate power. It was here called a buying extra a man and issue on boom. Now on the province man Ghana for no on way. Now mean your OSP. It baby what the boundaries. Say when say or year or was satuna uncle court. Nenka uncle J and as a cocoa panel. So now over court watch was the court. May trust Messi. Now say court. A court no granted Emma we are. Then or bet you say one ma. You must avail yourself for investigation. So one ma dear. And yet now see the shot also. Now we do a court. I am red lady. Obi ko who know that wako bonitima. When brano.
A hard drink.
Investigation oh yeah, and you must be transparent to Ghanaians. Fabetu and me sin pa and nothing from soa a year yura ken oforiata or yeah. Obi awo on semra, but ye the mrana and a woman. So the law has no respect for anybody. By then there are due processor. I believe see the OSP officers knows this kind of way are also on the faso. And the process no breaches are progress no. Into montre o man one o man etima e bi a chain. O man peninka sa jitum se enema bi asisi o man horo bi so no. Ya mom modern amma gidie amma ye mabunu mu a. Ebema Ghana intimi nya such I'm quoting President Mahama in one of his speeches recently say was he is holding his people accountable because Ghanaians are holding his government accountable. Na nyesi wa ma horo bi mu no. Enye different from Ghana. Eti omo so omeda accountability adi. We demand the OSP say a kwanya of us he should be transparent to Ghanaians and let us know. And nyema ye for it aye with data. Near Timmy who say data is based on it. But the hearsay and the media engagement is beginning to too much money. Because hearsay, you have not stated, you were not clear. Until you're trying to say a political motivation. Or the yes sir. Because a political motivation a been achieved to me or done more than 60 hours. If that is so, what will man so rap where a digger of was no? What so? What encouragement? And now obey encouraging youth and they say, oh yeah, bonnet and now say a be a crampo or be a toa. Woody wouldn't for no crown or minor ball buying. Say ye be yen it is only the law court, the competent court, and the bit me I declare on that red alert. So we want to ask him. So what's our documentations in Libya? And then when you are from yes, adia. And the none so for one. The international community, our religious bodies now, civil society. Look, several organizations where you almost me pamcho ajumaba. So if you want to be my brain, that's why I'm brain right or I don't know brain.
And so that
we all speak and then you be make sure you be fa emrano ayejuma. And we be on maybe so you should be back with data. It's been here. I don't know because they say ye mabuna ngo on man ye Ghana for mabunu nya na ye nyuma. Enyuma betimi ama mabunu ho atom. Ye wa world afọ ha. Asin stress for. At then ye the street for also and here for category ben ye ownership. I had near co promise street for say be mo adwuma. Enom nya di bum say na sakru sakra o me ko hono. And na the hope no. And na say ye the E-levy no. Other one I introduce. So government levy must always look for alternative. D-levy. Dumson levy.
The word L-E-V-Y nipo.
People
mom because senior only 5 years our word L-E-V-Y no. And young moka so man say you go be D as I'm a better
D-levy.
Auto data. A minute na radio stations for cry a book come.
My way mula Sam Johnny Honey.
Eti this stations we crowd me who social media say no more come see data the boy do say and the opposition there you see so the ordinary Ghanaian is already burdened and never go no so and see ever say aban ebebo more na contract on Ghana for kono what this so the Ghanaians are expecting accountability and we hold him as such.
Body about the OSP. Yeah. And upon a meeting interviewer, any former MP now Muyano.
Yeah.
And because the lawyers in say legal way for the Omo Kasana, we are paying very good attention to that thing. And in Wenana or Kana or Kase say Kenoforia Tampo eba OSP ni mukrampo. He has all the right to even keep quiet.
Yes, opa on yano.
Opa, ubi sana asema on kasa. Nti no eye den ya also ye de odi asem ye den ekọ court. Nti say obe frame na meba. Ma wait na we nim na maybe we decide not to talk. And what's the point?
One say
well maybe who say near cost na kasa no. It's near cost ni nyina. You see the political we na eka ade no ho no e ha adwen. Ye tu abamawa now nya bedi enimpa also who say you are no more in the opposition leader say enye propaganda na ye wa baby. There are rules and constitution e govern or minor. It is a open so person who have you way who person we ya wo pe. It is not done like that because one kasa wo nipa na wudi or minor ni no who you are not above the law. It no say if we want to do these things to ourselves please let us go by what the law says. That is all. Absolutely. That some of us we are saying. Nobody is saying say occupy public office na say documentation and chechemu bi wo ho na e so be chechemu e bo ni say e be for say na be chechemu. No one is saying that. Na mom no process and say near law na yakasa ya try ya dia tuma ya dia ye adwuma sa besi ende no yes sa sa emrado so na fa ye dey Niefa enkoso na yefa nyame ban me ready bibi say mami ya oye presidential staffer Janto ani dia mi
Nana ya Janto
say sanka oforiata ma almost good hospitals wo omani wan kankanka obetumi aba ewe let me really quote what
Nana ya Janto kan sa asem
say
Nana ya say the we adwu hu
me buy na me we say me I saw it we friend say online sanko see me patrol asem na eya nkofo kano me medwe ho amenti ase the sense say hospital ni mpo ye si ni say den krampo o man ni mu na no misika na me se me ho eye na me feel say be se me tukwa na me kwhwa me ho a imra bia ni ho a esi me kwan se me kaka akoye it is asem no mo kan say so ye panyi na say hu jojo ana say even pay for kwampo
no but
ordinary people are even
but baby ya baby dream especially so ye NDC ni pa na wutimi bia no ka se obi yare ani so kwa manone a na se be pesa e be na wonyansa no e wo form ka anya rechi na vice president okodi 2 months
yeah na vice president all ba asani pray e first jet also rented
ne ho ato no wo ba no what the jet you $120,000 and over e the man e mo what the buy e tie no die na de say you James say wo ade one ko
One of us say Muhammad see all the we see hospital cover ko see add na man for my
no kwa sayem UGMC enye President Muhammad see UGMC eye Professor Mills and see UGMC that time na Vice Chancellor Professor Ernest Aiti University of Ghana me afela that afela me ko Legon me man ko university in them I remember say matriculation somewhere 2010 as I say and 2010 and matriculation and Professor IT Ekaye say Omakwaji Israeli facility.
Okay.
Yes. That time President Mills and the president. Na Mahama a vice. Until the time no mama approval, Omakwaji says kano. And na almost at this musi and bibi we go be any man kum Professor Mills who free say ya basically ni baby.
Almost say Mahama na ye.
And Mahama
I won't can it because that's the information your friend say our public domain. You know one thing so and say how dream plan say the way we are normalizing the way you condemn nipa you try nipa your friend say bedroom very serious.
It's just how what you
say obi ka some to so na say nipa ni ba bedroom no ba bezu ye say o court crampo na say ye ka some na say san et crampo na aton kofu ni trim
sana NDC abai wo maye
very difficult say nipa no be den and it's me personally this is a personal thing that me I do who did that baby eka bibi e di gumi hu fie na bibi na say bibi now that no ho na bana so ba be pay bi o me ho I will tell you to go back to the because who did na wo ye me obi oni bia nim say I have that a friend is a principle because who did na ho na wo kan ye no ni o did na ho no atoni timo de ko who ye na wo asanda na ho e ba be pa me cho pa cho ko baby o ko ye no so that people that we know say nyawoka ye den tro na ye dey udi ye as if say they come to the public say things that they say in a way we are say funny panic kokota na yasem kokota na yasem means we want the kuntamu. I don't know what they are doing. So they say see genomu yini we and sanama started on cases kokoto. I just don't get what is going on. And I can't go say MPP phone kwana they say they omutu mrao. Is that it try? Threaten na mo investigative documents on the kako beli chema huntu. Inti no ombet me share documents mo so no metu ati na no be the fake doctor the fake documents. About a whole presidency. Now going to me and to chema just said some of the things this government is doing akasa what you want to say. Are they really governing? And I said they are doing things for their own pleasure. Sometimes I just wonder, are they doing things for their own pleasure? As if say what they feel like doing is like there's no law, it doesn't matter what they feel like doing. It's like they're pleasing people's emotion, people's way. And more any emotion as any way they are koye. They be because to be a vindictive as any pan is not fit to be a leader. Because when you're vindictive not be a leader, in your way am a bad day. Because also now no be the yobi. Now no need yobi no na some net to say. What else? Not some net to say, but we generalize everything and make the people look and I don't know the now issue. Now we at my way muna a whole attorney general. What back what's a what like Robia? What my explanation be as to so Mushe Monona they were innocent. Oh, am no what my explanation be what's a what collect Omunian one sansa form Musom Bambe don't be so.
And one
almost some man on Bedia so.
Collins out that $200 million saglemi.
Second before
yes, Munko sit down 5,000. Omutimi see 1,350 as I say. As some work court, or buy I will say $200 million and your bonnet court. Who ye ya no akwati Professor Mia Kunfi 80-year-old professor.
Oh, that board is so.
Yes, I will board chairman na. Omoka say Sky Train be $2 million. $2 million. Yeah, the market
so Ghanaians should know the clear difference between the NDC and the MPP. So NDC leaders on audio mind one they are liars.
Okay.
The person who will say MPP is the only government join Ghana ho. It's no going into ye ko ye ni mo no. Almost NDC fu nyina eye ende. Na MPP fu e. We nye ko so nyina because abe di levy abe. Obi aye den e be affect obi obetua bi. O nka so ogu afu ntintin no untua o parliament wan ka se na be den e be affect. Enti yen hwane nso. Na yen so ne nka ye humbom ne koji to me no 2028.
Alright, me nuaba Irene Hato e na motene kan ko katamanso fo mu nuaba e wo studio ya ye di enkomo aha ye mutumi radio 95.9 program ni din the Garnenti ne so ahomache betena se ni ma yenya enkofie no high sense for ye promo mo start 28 May o be 8 June na TV akese pa o mu tonton amate so de enya asem keto akora from 32 inches up to 150 inches and na o mo tomate so pa no mekanfo high sense for products nyina at the amount high sense the Ghana de bebia o maji aboso na me for my telephone number and man wo arrange kra say no do no ma na de se wakọ forward de kama the sama ne yede de wo de wo mu ni say de wo mu ni say a 5-year warranty ya a year adwuma papa me show for number we say 0302 55 0000 0302 55 0000 we high sense omo ye promo from 28 May to 8 June ekoso televisions akese nyina benye bi alcohol latest medics for so at the gastro mixer at the aba abonten say wo stomach ulcer and a typhoid fever was so wo didi na wo yem ya wo ya diarrhea and now the so let's say intim enyamu ya indigestion so no a patcho koje gastro mixture menso plus mixture enso ye yenuano ma no adru edrubo so so let's say unya issues kakra patcho do hia ne menso plus mixture and mema so the prostate plus mixture prostate enlargement yes be ma bia with certain age bia na ebi abawo so nti kola kwaje prostate plus mixture na busafo etete ho efisa yare wisi ho wotajo so basa anase bia jonso so makra jonso de osawo jonso but jonso be bra ha adwen ene makra nso a ene wo problem nti mekanfo menso plus mixture at the amount ubenya bi wo repass ventures or cancer drug lane ecos pharmacy na boache heba Tema Community 1 Market or more honum Ashama main station and a House of Drugs Walla Pass which are 0248 778899 0248 778899 no and I make for Eddie Ama Tabia Takum dear a member na Supreme Court judge Tabia Takum na Supreme Court judge what could yes what can some Okobo match what defo ya do here any Tabia Takum Fako straight with the review well obon kim review be able Emma now what to come Tabia Takum me that's a pacho ye be ya pon na dia to me say brand ye didwa nyama na wo ton no akafi unye ba bia nkoko twes ka kese ama radio station and television stations ni but omobo de ru na enko wansense so mesrew bra movement television bra wontumi radio bra me ni nkobo wo se etimi tu na mako adwum ho ne ko short video bi kropo ma wa ye betima akwa kakra ne dia ma wo ne abehwe bo no ma waba be je obeto airtime kakra bi se ope advertise advert space ni be 3 minutes obo documentary 15 minutes no dey ba eti ye ne ubeda abo oso anya professional amwanye ama eti bra na ye nkoye ma obeta frɛ 0509 301401 0509 301401 frɛ ye na enu enidwa emobu kama once again I want to be radio FM Gordon Asare-Bediako program din the Ghana nti abo I don't akabi be telephone lines no okay abo 832 until just say aka 28 minutes na just yes sorry so no last 10 minutes no ye dey be telephone lines and ya hwe say there mo so no mo ti asem no say afedie ye levy 1% ekọ ama the 10% and the ade ahwe asum say team ade be de modu ebe isi eye major eye ni say bus certificate of agency I was said the main budget no obi anti min debate na yen hwe de akoso na wo hwe say ya na obi kabrofu bi was sifa kan ya na wotaka asem chairman me chia wo was others were short for less ya wotaka asem was others were short for less NPP was friend say was punished for less NPP was punished for less 1% NPP was severely punished minimum the kind of punishment Ghanaians are preparing to meet out to NDC in the 2028 elections because almost the year my 10% the now sorry you can be seen. Makache driver for NRH so beyond the lorry face so SC or Ebiate so or what is one man done mo Eddie say and Abba Sani Yano. All right, Felix, let me say you could young can be home. It be hold much manner. So the will focus on unity of the party. This animal, Yanko.
One, the Yoko phone. Also, there are due processes. Far. Now, me sure say, processes are Yoko so a day year went to me a fast and also Omanfa, Amra, Anyeduma. Because Omun will say, and 48 hours now, so despite the bail condition, power is a new one on some say, Omeditin na chance. Was in commanding no court, no coye. Anti an intiame fregan for no cabi a womb. Yen parliamentarian say, Nia a sea wo yoko no. It's ya chamawun to me, ne found ye so. Nembum and ye wont to me call Nemo amambrana. Yenina ye G. Edi ewo Ghana no 1992 constitution no ene ne ye sinase ye siniti ase enti ni papa mudia then Yoko should be queried say dia na ba ye investigation ben mo ye ya etime mama tru a munya nwie ya mo se keep nipa more than these hours abra ono kire mo say oyare esi se fofie na anto ata e na koto ye and also no lack of transparency e wo ho no enti e was Yoko ema ye hunu ne e ba ya won timidity ni wuntumi se mra na on use no e different from 1992 constitution e dia and no mra no mra mekire amfo ye pese yetie na ye we nyina so no me na wo godon didi me no so ka party unity hon sementi o boss ni esi nyina no party no e na also ye jina pram because in unity we stand but divided we fall ewom Mejitum as a regional organizer. Yen no bia wo ya odie bi. Now so yesterday, today's story will never be the same as yesterday. Yesterday may be bad. Today too may not be good. But a day after today will be best and better. Inti me stress ni esi no ni o ho ne betima kan fie. Ye betimi aka ne fie ene ne ye. Because there are many reforms when na eba no so I believe say party no so take note. I was here the reforms here the ben. Eba. Because ni amaburu na ka kire ni bi no. Ebi na ene atuyi. Because me ko tu yenua brema honorable Titus Glover. Okay, openly say there was a time ananka MPs fo bi ebia nenka say enti edie na kosi and also your question party for no enti when na so ka ona bibiri na beka say omdi ya say kokora na then you prepare me them say our coming back and there are many reforms and youth na you woman ye ba no ebi ni godo a ahye ne so and godo kra wa je repose chiri kra to no but I only pray say we can only achieve success with only one word unity. Say it me kay huboma.
It's very important.
And leave our differences. Near respected decisions from the polling station, the electoral area, council of elders, constituency officers, both past and present. Party faithful sir, onu go na nan for almost sympathizing with the party. Of course, they are there. They are pastors, almost sympathizing with us. Drivers, other stakeholders, you know, we need to re-engage them again.
Very important.
We need to. I'm a regional organizer. I observe. I see. So I believe sympathy. But this thing must also happen because we are so strong. That's why all the differences, you know. Your friend, Mekaisi Mohammed Zakodi, Gordon, you were here. And the crowd, many Moses Abo, Eba. Other areas in Nana, the party shows up. We appreciate. It's yes when you a bit me a boy grassroots, no. Because going forward, no, Sebi, so encourage them. We are promised and they are okay. The grassroots are okay. The party is so strong. International leadership will stand to that extent. Now, you shall say, San Yamaya, a year NDC, for a year Dian, ne almost shall say, and Nemana see and Rousey 11. And never the more introduce D. Levia, Yantimonkai, other political parties, Yanton Kaye. We want to hear from them.
There should be a huge demonstration. There should be a mammoth demonstration. So
if government cannot come and tell us, because there are alternatives. What is here? Until we need alternatives. Until when Nema everything because President Akufo-Addo Mrasumbi who don't so crowd do baby there was a challenge. Let me radio the other station on. Yeah. And Mekaya say it was a challenge. It was not it's on YouTube. I may say the ECG I believe say the situation no it's not beyond their control. And into our timetable and ma some men for say doom so na but say it was a challenge. Yeah. Actually it was fixed. It is a buying and this a buying if you say promise no ma promise Ghana no I choke you on me pancho be microphones were go down o chama book all the money from my transit now on communicated to Ghanaians in a various sector say ya na kaye na so bedu ye no name more
just way once
na mom nke ka sanse muhuru one cedi ben
just one cedi
and then just one cedi
just one cedi
on every liter not 4 liters
so can say it also would try when community as just one cedi
oka efa
okay e be train e be try implementation dey nedura
no but no say you best say bom na buy na year fi one mo it is better for you to implement not the ordinary Ghanaian kobre godon wa han me hwe bi a ote o ba bi a otofu a tro driver okwa obetu asuku fi o yi akonhoma je nneje enchineje momoneje headmaster Kobi ono so oje etu beto bibia wa hanama bibia da so na wasaba na say the one see that so wakwa sales sen
schools and we see our registration fee anyway your parents tuya
yes so much 500 ni ade
I'm a power me mama bi oton nyama o we she was complaining me say some go to aba eba we back out
me no ka say for nurses the whole Ghana omukọ strike nurses the whole Ghana omukọ strike
nurses and midwives
almost
chairman ade omo de be kata nyama so
almost collective certificate bargaining certificate omu year last year 2024 no 2025 so mo implement ya aban na nyina so be implement o mabo this so ma declare strike ntende ye besre wo yare bia atwetwe mane nko achi kakra because a ban edimani mu ya dia in fact ubebre na saying enema boyeti adongo dano ayina kwato breme no na ese na se me yaye kakra na mesuma adongo me po de mesim se be 20 cities bi o se ko ya se 63 cities na the following day me sa bo ka 700 cities so throat
adio kana no akọ ho pasikaro ti mo se akọ o ba je 700 cities
so throat and you see I mean imagine other people say Obia, yes, obey the day.
Only beer, that is it.
What you say? Now,
it's about people
yes,
who cannot.
yes.
Others who cannot afford it.
Because obi timi in the bush for, or baby timi in the bush for could be to say, or one to be 1,000 seasons for the Juma. What you say? I
now about 700
plus. I know hospital. We cry pharmacy.
Pharmacy.
I
don't know how you.
What in person about the unity.
Okay. Oh, yeah, important.
Baby, do see ano. Very, very, very important. Your best re. Internal way ne die. Obi anka say eni ho. E wo ho. So ubu weni ana so you eni two baby say eni ho de na wanka say oye den o da down. Nyina ewo ho na emom no yen kan hu no say after everything is said and done yen nyina ye be follow one course party no ewo ne vision eye me de pan say general secretary say school beba ama yakofa ntitiye mu ni akire ye party no ni ideology say ni e sha ase ni because yakọ say ni eye a edu bebia na ye wi ayi de efie ho intino me ye besre say internal way na ekoso nyina no ye fanto na ye hwe party ni ni esi bia ye nipa ye konkon ade fom so be den ebeba fom so ne so ba ya ka ye nipa ye wo ya kakra no aye den na wo de wani ato party nenim na ye nja aye den ye ni numbers you enne 88 ye na ye ni numbers ya asasamba mpo a ye be ka so nkonko si bebia because we don't have the numbers. It's a best stress a party most at times no ye for ye ninya the end two parties say they better to individuals so they are and not just a they will always be at each other's throat. It's a best stress say obia funny way bia nya day ni ye dream party no ye be conference into say nya dey be nyina na ba ye nyina ye nya the ye njentum. Yeah, the party has given us the opportunity to express how we feel, what happened that it didn't go well. Party now for yama we nyine ya je obia doing tre. It is a conference near banner senya ya kan ye. Say ye pese ye ne say the ban so a. Ye fa odo ne bako ye. Ni ye gentum ni ye tu anamo na 2028 ya NDC full ye die. Say I can't mumbo my way next way. You're not just saying you have a shit or crow.
Missy,
unity here. You're paying your own show. Young Cambum, na ye Jumania day.
Competition, no dear, ebeba. And at first, no, not traditional media pay any means I will be beating my first so Akasamu be at the voice. By the social media buying, the has one yard credit, Kakrigusu. Adibia will be unlimited. No atro no aka why odu no deep animu bi atem do just at time me tie and send be a course war especially WhatsApp group here MPP for WhatsApp group so and some fia mo ka fa empanifo bi ho a ya na mebusa mo seti wo jani pa ko ni mu a saa se mo betimi aka na wontimi nka wo chocho ne ma wo social media basa emwa question is say wo nipa wini a na other person winia de wo kafa no ho enura no nyambo akina wo besenta begine chia na ye na ebese se moma no emra fom kakra because emboa na Georgina po aka asem wei momiehwe ne yi o energy minister ye interview wo say sika na omba beje no enye se mo dikutua eka wo ye de batufu ye de asokane a Scanipo Zanso.
Never me who ye.
Helentia.
Was this kind of cranso?
As will away.
Now, oh, yeah, manager of a furniture, a whole way. Not say the Jumasha on side. You have to look for other avenues and other ways of, I mean,
George La Papa,
what
disappointing whom?
What I say, why would you want to come and put that debt? Who's to bet to me? I yet in the amount. So you should be looking, you should be looking at other alternative over to me that day. It your worker whilst we are the Uye Juman, would you say Canada Hontino? Yes, I can brain ye. What sounds so increasing electricity say? So, I said, doom so doom some say, Mahama, last for in the 1 term lawyer, you know. Okay, I say,
so light there to your more,
and also move to and also Uncle
yes, it's light number.
Light number. And no buy mostly lights no more too because no pay some efficient there no problem.
Good.
Say you am say the levy.
Levy.
I can pay levy. Say levy drum the year levy adie we. Na ye di cake we come for the next time the class.
0201455555 0201455555 telephone lines dey be atom. Wo fra patrol snap mu nye short one it will be say be ya unia so ebetimi ede wono so ede aba Felix
Fablecoma
yeah
in fact mene you are not done pray
yeah
adwene pa say was aban etimi di na no shemu ada CSOs na ede wan no shemu ha na
omodi envi omo wo mu
because that you be from essence that chinti
okay
you be from din de bia na abisa am say dey na ba ye because ono nwa Blekuma nei sa aban chiche be a ono nyama chefa ho aban chiche be a they are denied because one only need representative bia e wo parliament
there be
obetimi lobby ensure their bromo and sanitation problems in Greater Accra anoko ensure na totoyi wo hwe be a nsuo eyiri fa nkrofo a enne only ni MP a ebe de no matimi akwakoye yi I believe say aban na e wo so kasa ho na other stakeholders no ema General Christian Council of Ghana ya hwom yewra chief imam me ma no
barka de sallah
in advance and me new Muslim fo nyina we we ba
we no mo di nwan na ya na because mo se nwan bebre wu
na ntwe ni nwan usually na nwan
ene de mahu nwan more than ntwe
kalasi na de na ntwe nko asma
ba we de na nwan dozo dodo
it's this time then you say
I don't go
common I don't go me that say na mo wish me birthday so thank you so much
and obedi salad ti and man salad dia salad
I don't go obedi salad
and the I don't go there see any man usa ntimi
na menua
na but so men come ahwan so me see I na men pick back ba hello good evening akase free udi be akase free
Pacho your friend me Ababio because I free Ochi region. Hello.
Mwano ko Pacho, mwano ko.
Can say NDC for the Omode Ghana for no Omode aye. Ye nimini ya Ghana for ye pe. Ye Nyame. Say Omma Dr. Baumi Amra 2028. Ye meta bi onu say MPP phone pampeni phone ya di omato abimu ya organizer for utility ankasa omamwa party no which say ye to abayi mpenifo a den hwewom omo a omo ye competent ye discam omo so mo fanya adwuma omo de be medase
all right miss dasipa aha edaso aye uti radio minim say obi aba hello good evening
Godon. Pacho na namba ni dansumai.
Na namba dansuma pacho kawasema na say
Nyame aduma yem pacho na uso.
Nyame aduma ko pacho mo anon ko straight away.
Yo. Godon me yama kasa Ghana for ne say. You go to Jobu from 2028. We have trouble here NDC. Man trouble mother from Amu Bawume. Because NDC for I will here. And yet, dear son, or don't want him said, no cotton data, sister Ghana Pram. Let's see the damn cotton and bedroom now. And then see that. And so, you're too tight to say, as your quick, you ought to talk us to talking about Yamimbo. And this before you did it, I will to petrol. Young Plenna. Move to one Mayashe. What will you let the anya? And then you won't do. What do you say? Yammy. What to go with Papa and Yako or show baby? What only I mean,
hello, good evening. Okay, you say wait. I hear you. Hello. Hello, good evening. Okay, you say wait. No, so I drop it. Say, baby, ma. Na ujaso. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening. Me, but what me ka? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
But so do be say fi neck 17 street wa ni yan.
Hello. Hello.
But so ya pick you straight away no work 17 why Mr. Wa. Aha.
I'm going to meet you but no can be and I'm a person who comes there. Believe you know, all pass and right. Fine. But I remember that believe you would compare believe you know. Nipper do not send a software or Ghana. That is my question.
Send the tofu well. Nipper do send the tofu along. Na ufaka. But ojam where the water we ufaka. Ufaka kwa adwuma.
1 liter, 1 liter, so they are so far.
1 city and that 1 liter so into 1 gallon 4 cities 45 pesos.
1 gallon, 1 city and that's 1 gallon for 1 gallon, 1 city, so many of more car no motor.
Hey, that's it. So card ya and the physical scanner be konenso. So also work card ya scanner de koto for an enso. 1 city and now 1 gallon so 1 city at that 1 liter so the tienisu ade 4 city and a gallon. Sad the anybody when the was of boka Mr. My mention escola. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Pastor Manonko, Bebaka Sef. Nekasa Street.
Baba ni mama jo. Me say, one who want to be out, me say, they out to a issue. Best time after the but say, bechi and telephone bina I say, ya kata no maso. Omu time Ghana for it completely. Omu time Ghana for it completely. Ghana for who you that's it. Bye-bye.
What did hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
That's one uncle white.
Good evening. Now, let's catch I thought that was until my Tochiano. On Cosusa or Wine or Concatamaso. Yeah, I was this year, and this is one area. I think you're kind of meeting some early date from 2028 because now we are not, and this are M1. Thinking a restaurant, young couple are giving thinking about when you think about their danger. This year, they cannot put in your moment. But 1 liter, if you have the 1 city also, it's in 4.5. That's the cost of 50% on every gallon. It is serious. If you understand, or on the one way, what's here. If you are a point of the fatwa, about the far behind the
and but you didn't say, we didn't person me now with Dino, did say. Hello, last caller, good evening. Maybe say free.
I believe yeah. Because Asalanda.
Yeah, from Asalanda, but someone uncle.
But yeah, the more kana,
MPP, you manage like to wallow. That's what I'm saying. Now, for the send the whole lines to me now or Ghana. Yes, the sun lines, you know. And also COVID, Dubai. You boy Ghana. Even criteria play Ghana players to go. So, Munima, the way you did here, my infant. Then they don't bubble swim with him. I'm not better. I will also necessarily a musu. Momusu. Monster, one demonstration. One is one demonstration. The demonstration I for Munyai. What on? Yamin count.
All right, there be demonstration is yellow. Good evening, last caller. Let's go.
Good evening, Godon.
And I want to say, we didn't be back as a Fede come was straight away. Why?
At Mary, make us a free adenta. In the Yamia, and this is for any MP when you be able to say at the Lolo Peso. We had them do what if I was at the Peso, at the same muscle. Not to know I think a crazy glasses on and your Mumbusu. In the area, one bonfire and says 2028, I mean, by I don't NDP, that's Amber Power. Winning I'm here to bye bye.
All right, yes, so yeah, that's a ultimate journey. Now, the Bacona of Frey, no, say half one. At the being and yet, what the doctor say. The one sitting out to in one gallon so no. See, so Busa question say any padu do saying and na a tofu la na as a way. One waka
deliberately, whether ignorance or whatever.
But because me answer, yes, me do microphones, no. Because me answer do microphones, because something previous, Krumhayeti, you by your house. Yeah, damn by near the idea by cratching the debasa. No man could see. Yes, Bonache and Atiasi. Aha, and no more by Matiasi. Aha, and no more by Rebau. A basa if I can ever. It is a son wondering with the NNA, but revise your news. Felix, come okay, any what last lap, no. 1 minute.
People are not really understanding what.
What's that?
And this for no majority like I said, just one city. It's people they are just playing on the I necessary. I say I very serious. Say about affected baby. Yeah, where you abanisa no driver no koto. Because say yeah na ye faka na ye bed ye betua. Marketing no koto we na faka. Because you see no driver no charging the money. So no so babetu edwane na kasa kwa mpona boy den. Aye den dada. Now, so the 1 cedi per liter so I then ababa because so please people should know the difference. Where yes MP want to find fault with Derby and yet just 1 Ghana 1 Ghana per liter.
What you say was said
1 Ghana per liter. What you say? Near a buying person can say D levy no 1 Ghana per liter. Come won't sir. Na mon shine so say anyama ne mu ba bede ba bede that anyama so start say across road dia and then say na say baby edu na e danger.
There were free Asalam Dana was sitting there for no he's not going to sympathize with them no. Surprise me say me bia say was one or support sa akwala. Was also support na say the nurse for no ene the neku fado abani di was say e na nwa e na nwa pa.
TikTok na wo hwe senia omo ye MPP abani go say na mo ye twa mo allowance mu.
Okay.
With all the challenges government say me to me jam sa into no matter whatever it is no me pes kana me dey me dey amamo. Anyway as you o ma me neka so support
so support Felix
but yeah go down me da say one say the issue with the fuel no o say gallon to say 12 what my liter is 12
12.58 as I say.
So almost 12.6.
Almost 9.
And this all the ones in the count that means a core 13.6. Okay, 1. And 2 baby you are paying over 4 cedis extra on each gallon. Okay, that's the 4 liters. The e-levy now in the charge 100 cedis. So
10 cedis.
That there be 100 cedis. 1 million 100 cedis. I'm not talking about 1 cedi.
So 100 cedis 1 cedi.
100 cedis was 1 cedi.
Oh, okay.
It's 100 cedis, no. 1 cedi. Now say we oton kakra bia na mfaso bebiri na mfaso no nka that means it is even higher because 1 cedi now you have 4.5 then 1 cedi require no 100 cedis you that means 60 something and this said in kind of that means about 9 cedis on 100 cedis approximately.
Yes.
What you say? About 11
say 9 cedi na ka 11 na ka 1,000 and ka ya e bro sa tezi na ucha we until you are paying more.
Meanwhile, out of this e-levy, me kai pass here to force no say hey, o yam pre o. Dey nemu we e krono de and me
ka. You put to we e wo kromu ha.
When we ataba kura na no wa chere re. Taba kura na ho ba chere. Shabra ka je bi na be di kokote na sa wa chi na bra. Because ni akwa de wa from wa di kuku because if you have apologized, that is the best way to go by then the harm has been caused because you have burdened the ordinary Ghanaian, the suffering. Senka abana share near broadening ya and near the core other sectors instead of targeting only one industry, which is the energy sector now. And ka a bel lesson kakra, although the hardship craba by another year, but this is a target on only an area affecting Obi Biara.
We should also have this on record. Say E11, came because of sad time, Now your friend is saying economic, your friend is saying a global challenges. You were friend saying COVID. Government have to intervene. Teachers fear, workers were being paid, and no one be and can say salary and badao. In terms of baby now important as a necessary say 11 by the everybody be pushing government a friend saying and no JNC Japan challenge number. A challenge number also the call parliament as emergency day. But emergency
and certificate of emergency.
And then it's patrol crisis COVID-19 as I'm sorry, and then pani at the abbas here. Emergency also on this when doom so is some to say doom so.
So that
I do so when you come to do so, and your money at some part time to Wombra, almost do so new home. It's always some China said doom so one. Your prime minister nato. Just as the NPP were able to manage that sector, your lights 8 good years, not a cow, you should not the lights were on. You should be up and doing, not offer another innovative way. You will think outside the box. Not offer my sum of mine. Now to me if I can't your mama say your home and also increasing electricity. Now that's what I can't say majority that I can't say just one Ghana side, just one Ghana and put the money in cabin. Money in cabin. And just one Ghana. Money in cabin.
I look calculation 9 cedis over 1 cedi. So you can't compare that to the E11.
You can compare because E11 was being less and even a new point was optional.
Secure for 1,000 cedis. I know that.
I don't know they 1 liter say 1 gallon a day.
1 gallon above 1.5 gallons.
And these were the things you were condemning. These were the things you were campaigning on, and the people accepted. Say, "Oh, Yamana, you went in Yama Wakonya. That means you don't have any integrity. You lack the integrity to come and lead the country."
All right.
Godon.
Yapon.
I come back also as I was a banner trying say alternative way. Say Obama experts in that sector. Aye, Jumanoi bureaucracy. Afim. Because the experts also qua.
Stop talking about it. Expert. Under John Mahama. At some back cranny.
Hold on. No. Say honor, you're lucky. So things that we lack, no. Yeah, there are more solution. No. As a party, no, it may say MPP.
It is a men campus, but Tom and campus in Wotia. Bedini Mubedipa, Abra, Nkrumani, and I did what? Someone won't train me. Domama for my expert. Okay. When you have a country, they say you're my Ghana, a chief diplomat, a year, or could you to a black one? Such a dishonest character. And why you a chief diplomat? What do you expect? Yeah, sorry, so.
Yeah, press upon you resign from you any post.
Your child will be and I know. Obabuaye ma chairman to me Wupie Babonte no. Wobia media
party leaders or buy
grassroots form buy ya munsia chema won't me that yes munyina no
my Greater Accra regional organizers me who know Ashanti regional organizer and then the other executives
da munyina ase eti once again fast like say MOBB akrejo kweku general manager yeda wase Masa AB Billy Mr. Santi munyina so yeda wase Felisa de na wo ye Oti regional organizer ma NPP wo ye nsumu awie mo fani bia obeba nti ko fo so munsia no na mo so party na ebetimi akonanim no be kan me ho na me no Arehato so ebe kan ho wono so kun katama so seat no pa NPP apa brewsia na ntamfa mo nyire mo ho na mo nyire mo ho mo nyire mo na seat na intimi emra fie of course the producer Adongo ya nyame adoma ekinachi ukudi sala me nyambo ekina nyumbe me mi telephone as enje special contribution ma wo sese sa ho mate ya ni anya bi so na pe ayi efeni say ayi wo hefa kwampo tabia dia ma no tabia ta ememedro ememedro de nchechirem ya fa me god na Asare-Bediako ye sori sam ya do ba kina nyambo kina ye be hia ase dumo